Let's go, let's go, let's go. How's everybody? 11 minutes into the stream, huh? I thought my intro was only 10 minutes. Why is it 11 minutes and 20 seconds? Who's here? Nate's here. What's up, Nate? Fourth. I think you were first by my count. Shrew is here. What's up, Shrew? Carlos, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate the follows. Kosi, what's up? Little cat waving hi. Goofy System, how's it going? Badger, Adrian Learns, Beware the Leopard, To Watch or Tondo, To Do Sprint Planning, Tough Decisions. You should probably watch. Sprint planning sounds awful. I haven't been in a sprint planning in a long time, if I'm being honest. Never know when Adam will disappear again. What's up, lame? I won't disappear. I'm here until I'm not. I mean, yeah, everyone will disappear eventually from Twitch. Zach, welcome to chat. Hello, hello. Call me Mr. Yogurt. Hey, Mr. Yogurt. Okay. They know your t-shirt size already. Dealing with tough career decisions, huh? Time is a lie. What's up, peculiar? I said that so confidently. Time is a lie, huh? Not to brag, but I got a new laptop with the Snapdragon SoC. Wait, I heard about this. I heard about the Snapdragon something. How did I hear about this? Did DHH talk about it? Snapdragon. It's a kind of processor? I sound like such an old man. Is that some kind of central processing unit? Nekas, thank you so much for the follow. Also, wheelbarrow. I always thought it was wheelbarrow. It's not wheelbarrow. It's barrow. What is a barrow? I mean, it's a barrow with wheels, I guess, but what is a barrow, huh? Somebody tell me that. Welcome to chat, Dr. Jackie Peterson. Humans? I don't remember what that's in reference to. Admirals, thank you so much for that follow. You're a wheelbarrow. Are you going to San Diego, Nate, in September? Nice webpage and greetings from Austria, somewhere in the mountains. Well, hello, Dr. Jackie Peterson from somewhere in the mountains in Austria. Welcome to chat, Admirals. Why did Next.js use router from Next router to Next navigation? And I don't want to just constantly talk down on Next.js, but the current state of things is very frustrating to me. I've been using some Next.js for reasons, mostly for teaching, and not teaching Next.js, but teaching AWS stuff, but I need a front end, so I'm using Next.js. I thought it'd be more familiar. There's so many utilities that are spread across. First, you have the divide between app and pages router, which I get it. They have to stay backward compatible. A lot of people don't want to move to the app router. Totally understand. But then you have the issue of this particular utility only works in server components, and this one only works in client components. This one works in both. So they just need to have separate doc sites. I'm convinced. This only really comes up when you're like trying to search the doc site and you're like hitting utilities and you're like, oh, that's not the one I need. I need the one in Next navigation. I think they should just completely separate the doc sites, have completely distinct sites. I don't know. Just spitballing here. Long time absent mod check. Cowface, what's going on, Cowface? Now I just want to work on my NeoVim config. I actually do need to spend some time working on my NeoVim config. Not today, but soon maybe. Cowface, next time you're here, we'll carve out some time. I got some stuff I'm trying to hammer out here today. At the very end, what am I looking for? Stream Deck. We're getting ready to launch a big StatMuse redesign. And I gotta finish up some fixes and stuff. Code with Kai, thank you so much for that follow. How am I? Hyper, I'm good, how are you? I had a dream, y'all did a cigars and basketball event at Prime's house. Okay. Tifu? Who's Tifu? Cigars and basketball event. Well, we are doing a basketball event at Laracon. We're gonna play a Laravel team. So Team Terminal versus Team Laravel. Can't wait. Code with Kai, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Prime. A Prime sub, no less. The one you have. The one and only. Welcome to chat, TM Pist. Have you ever seen a wheelless barrow? I've never seen a wheelless barrow. I'm only familiar with the wheeled variety of barrows. I got the spelling less good, but my keyboard is, well, bad. Let's see. I've converted to the dark side for now, using VS Code for work stuff. Cowface using VS Code? That's one of the more shocking, not NeoVim using situations I've ever heard. Cowface is like the best at NeoVim. Rajarsh, what's going on? TJ already told me about basketball. Yeah, we're playing some basketball. We're like training. There are members of the terminal team that are taking it very seriously, and we're getting like in shape for a basketball game in Dallas at Laricon. Matt, welcome to chat. Matt Pocock episode was great, by the way. Primes come from the heart. That's right. There's only one. You only get one of them. Hyper, actually, I'm wondering, instead of channel points, can I donate bits to have a call with you? Interesting. I don't know. I've never thought about putting a price on it. I guess I've put a price in terms of reward points because I want your time. I want to spend time with you. Let me think about that, Hyper. That's an interesting question. Like if I were going to sell a phone call. I don't know. Maybe we should just do one. Well, then that's not fair to all the other people. White Panther. Hello, Adam. Reply to my DM, please. Oh, my goodness. You DM'd me. So listen, White Panther, there's some context. Hang on. I'm going to my DMs right now. There's some context. And today is the last day. We've been working on literally all year. Since January, I've been working on this StatMuse redesign. And we're launching it tonight. That's the goal. I'm literally finishing up the last few fixes on this stream. I'm so sorry. But I'm looking at my... There's a wave. You sure did. You did DM me. Monday 24th. What is today? 18th? Oh, that is great. Either... Once I'm on the other side of this redesign, literally any day. You could have said any day after the 19th, basically. And... Were we talking about the podcast or about coming on stream? I don't really have people on stream much, so let's do the podcast. Hype train is close. What happened? 500 bits. What kind of coffee do you have? As the terminal is sold out. Yeah, it's actually it's from a company called Black and White. It's delicious. I've been doing research on coffees because I'm a newfound coffee tycoon. I'm newly into the coffee business. I had to do some research. Jupyter Notebooks, not good in NeoVim. Oh, you have to work in Jupyter Notebooks? Well, that's just like a separate thing then. I would see that as just like a separate thing I have to do, but I'm a primarily like a NeoVim user, but then sometimes I have to use Jupyter Notebooks. I guess you use Jupyter Notebooks in VS Code. Bertrand's here. Yo, Adam, can I have a small loan of $1 million? I am trying to get my Twitch moderation business off the ground. That's funny. What days of the week are those? 24th and 25th. Hang on. BST, that's the UK, right? White Panther, you're from the UK? The UK? 24th. Let's go to the calendar. Just trying to figure out what days of the week those are because 24th, 25th. Probably the 25th if that works for you. What is that? Oh, we already did that. Oh, that's not today. That's not right. That can be deleted. Yeah, maybe I think we record usually on Tuesdays or Thursdays. Delete this event. Okay. I'm gonna send Dax a message. What are these? We have a recurring... Okay, we just had Matt Pocock on the podcast from the UK also. We're getting good at this, recording people in the UK thing. Just had Matt Pocock, and apparently when Dax set out the invite, he did it recurring. So we're recording with Matt every Friday till the end of time, is what I'm gathering. UK coffee win. Man, beware the leopard. It keeps me up at night. Okay, maybe not. It doesn't actually keep me up. But it's one of those things that drives me crazy. I think about it every single day, that we're not able to sell coffee to our international friends. But it's just like, we're not even selling coffee in our own country yet. So it's very hard to be like, let's go all out. We got to get this done. When like, we just got to get coffee sold to anybody, which we're trying to do very soon. In fact, after I finish up these StatMuse fixes, The next thing I'll be working on this week is Terminal because we're trying to launch. We've been teasing out some coffee blends on Twitch or on Twitter. Are you from Missouri? I am, Leonidas. Welcome to chat. I'm from Missouri. People who know call it misery. Speaking of, it's really hot right now. Like, I'm sweating in my office, and I need to fix that. Hyper Web Apps, thank you so much for the 3 months. Tier 1. So, are you doing a filter Boolean blend? That's a good idea. Hey, that's actually a good idea, Nixia. Also, what's up, Nixia? Padoda, do you buy your own coffee? I bought this coffee. You should do leaf tea. Yeah, a lot of people don't drink coffee, so that there are things we'll get to. And tea is one of the things we want to do. So, we'll get to it. We're starting with coffee, but the plan is to move into lots of things. But selectively, not like at a crazy pace. It'll probably be just coffee for a while, you know what I mean? We don't want to we're not just trying to become I don't know. We don't want to just spray stuff into the world. We want to selectively curate high quality products. I sound like such a salesman. Why am I talking like that? Okay. Oh, I was going to turn the air down. Whew, it's hot. It is hot. Okay, I gotta get to work. We gotta do some stuff. Almost done with this coffee. VP of sales, yeah, that's my job. Clearly, they asked me to be involved because I'm a salesman. Hard business coffee. We have great coffee in Austria. I'm Swedish, though. With all respect, I'll keep buying here. Totally get it. Totally get it. Someday, I would love to have coffee local in Europe that people who are in Europe who'd like to try our coffee could order. That'll happen eventually. We're just not there yet. Maxwell, thank you. Welcome to chat. I don't understand a single thing, but I enjoyed stream. Okay. Oh, you mean on this stream? Well, we talk about a lot of stuff programming-wise that if you're not into programming, that would be tough. Looking forward to spend time in your live. In my life, Hyper? Spend time in my life? Talked about how they were bad at playing video games in the podcast. Did not expect Adam to like Clarence Clarity. Who's that? Who is that? Clarence Clarity. Yolomi, thanks for the follow. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna work on StatMuse because again, we're trying to launch this redesign. It's one of those I'm gonna close 1 million browser tabs in just less than a day, and I can't wait. I'm getting ready to close out this very long, drawn out process of redesigning. We haven't redesigned the site in 5 years. It's been a long time. So the current statmuse.com, if you go there, it's very dated. The design is it's not the best. And in fact, I don't even remember if a designer did any of that. I think we were just devs poking around and trying to make stuff look okay. And we didn't. It doesn't look okay. But our designer has put together an entire new look. It looks so good. Let's go to it. Let's do the thing. Let's see. I gotta. Oh, I pulled up Snapdragon. Snapdragon. Dax would have already been finished. What? What are you talking about? Oh, Dax would have finished with the. That's funny. He would have already finished with the redesign. You're saying? Snapdragon. Okay. Oh, I don't need to look at that right now. But I am curious what the whole Snapdragon thing's about. Thank you for the follows, Wendell. Wendell and Shreya. I recognize Shreya from Twitter. I don't know a lot of Shreyas. You might be a different Shreya, but. We investing in Qualcomm shovels? Is that who makes Snapdragon? Qualcomm? Sounds like a really old company. Okay, let's see. So the thing I just did yesterday, I got a loading state going here. It's not the best, but it works. And now we should improve our INP, you know what I mean? Our INP thing, Core Web Vital, should improve now because we got a little loading state. It's not the best, but it is a loading state. So, let's see. I'm going to push that. I just wanted to test it a little bit more, but no time for that. Gotta move. Gotta move. Let's push that, and let's move on to the next thing. The next thing I gotta do, player profile stuff. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my mind. If I have to work on a player profile another 5 seconds, I'm gonna lose my mind. I've been working on these things for like 2 months, and because we have like 6 sports now, every sport and every position has different, like, little things about these profile pages, little stats that need to change. It's so many things. I set up like an auto zoom in thing, so when I look at this camera, it zooms in. It may work terribly, like it may be awful, but we're gonna try it. So when I look away, it should zoom down, and then when I look back at the camera, hey, it's kind of working, kind of, for like 30-minute hack job using some stupid in-browser model. It works. Why am I so sweaty today? I'm craving for an open sauce to open source Primes and Theo's talk. Did you go there? I didn't go, Rajarsh. I was gonna go to help Prime do some stuff. He wanted some help with like the cameras and stuff for a stream. But my wife had a thing. She was out of town for a volleyball thing, and it overlapped, so I wasn't able to go. Esports for silly stats. Implying you haven't lost your mind already. That's funny. It's funny, Bertrand. Welcome to chat. In gym, cool, but kind of enjoying, in my opinion. Oh, kind of annoying. High test sweaty. Well, I don't understand half the messages in chat today. Like, am I having a stroke, or are you guys like coding your messages? High test sweaty. It's normal. What's that? What does that mean? Oh, high. Like, I see. Like, I'm high. I'm not high. Welcome to chat. Kunk? I don't know. Hey, Adam, quick question. Is that podcast website written with Alpine JS? I don't know, actually. Ryan, what's up? What position does your wife play? Is she tall? She's not tall, Moose. She was a libero in high school. Now she plays sand volleyball, and it's like doubles. So I don't think there's really a position. She does it all. Like, she has to do it all. I mean, she plays like quads too. But anyway, the podcast, I don't know. It's hosted by Transistor, so whatever they use. I don't know if it's Alpine. Transistor.fm. Not tall, just no skill issues. Exactly. You're saying I have high testosterone, so you are sweaty. Is that a thing? Do you get more sweaty if you're high testosterone? Okay, I'm actually finishing the coffee now, so we can get to work. Why is it so hot? Maybe it's because I opened the window. 71 out? No, that doesn't make any sense. The lights? But I streamed all last week. I didn't get this sweaty. Did my testosterone raise in just a week's time? It's a position that looks the funnest, to be honest, diving all game long. Yeah, she's really, really good on the defensive side. She's a really great, she digs those balls up real well, you know? But she's not very tall. She's like 5'4" in American. Rate Astro out of 10? Ryan, do you know that I've, Astro out of 10. I don't know if you know things about things that I've been feeling lately, and that's why you asked that, Ryan. Not that I've been feeling negative things. It's just, okay, the auto zoom thing. It's a little annoying. It's popping around. It's too much. You know, this is the case with like every rewrite, right? Like, you love it for the first 6 months, and then you start to learn the things you don't love about it. The thing I don't love about Astro is, so from like a runtime perspective, Astro's great. It checks all our boxes. StatMuse is like millions of pages, really simple in terms of like fetch data, render the page. We use like SWR cache headers to intelligently, or not intelligently, just like efficiently cache pages. Everything's great from a runtime perspective. Unfortunately, from a author time perspective, for me, as a degenerate Twitch streamer that uses NeoVim, it's not the best experience. Astro's LSP, like they have their own custom LSP for .astro files. It's not there yet for NeoVim. I'm sure it's great in VS Code, and people who use VS Code and use Astro probably have no complaints, because it's a great framework. It's just the experience in NeoVim is a bit of a train wreck. I think you're just sweaty because you're afraid of the redesign. Maybe. 5'4" is 1.62 meters. Is that wait? Is that actually how you guys refer to height? I'm 1.62 meters. Surely not. No, you say centimeters, right? Really negging on Astro. Wow, it's felt all over again. I just can't commit. You know, I can't commit to a framework. Rate yourself as a programmer out of 10. Oh, geez. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. Welcome to chat, Moonier. Hey, I'm new here. I love the design. What are you working on? Wait. What are you working on, Ryan? So you're talking to Ryan. You're not talking to me. Astro not using JSX was a mistake. I agree, Code with Kai. I agree 100%. If Astro used JSX, because it's like JSX, here's the thing. I think, and I love Astro. Again, I love the people. I love Fred. I love all the people. Ben. I love them all. So I don't want to, like, I'm not trying to, like, say negative things. It's skill issues, really. Anything I have to say about any framework is probably just skill issues. But yeah, I feel like they kind of tried to like be like HTML, but it's not HTML because you got all these fences. Okay, I got to turn off the auto thing. This is driving me crazy. How do I do this? I'm gonna kill that, and then I'm gonna say index. This is not good, people. I'm actually rewriting my overlays, which is stupid. Okay, looking at screen. Where are we? Yeah, here we go. Just no. Just don't do any of that. Whew! Let's just do that. Does that build? Yeah, it builds. Okay. I guess I can just kill that then too. Where's the video? I don't need that, right? Yeah. Okay. Yarn build, yarn start. Okay. The auto thing, no good. Doesn't work. It's too janky. Okay. Why am I so sweaty? Why am I sweaty? Is this menopause? What's going on? Whew. Oh, man. Am I sick? What is the deal? I should not be this sweaty. Okay. Now I can do this. If I want to zoom in, I can hit the key like a normal person, like a normal human being. I can just do that. Adam a pause. Yeah, something. Let's see. Sorry, my question for you, Adam. My bad. No worries. No question. No, you don't have to say sorry. Are you asking if Adam is working on me? Kill, thank you for the follow. Depend orally, French here, we say 1 meter 62. And written, we don't really mind, but usually, like on Wikipedia, we still use meters. Really? Oh, your question was for me, Moonry. I got you. That's why you said sorry. What are you working on? Working on statmuse.com. And speaking of, let's actually work on statmuse.com. Pulse? Yeah, I gotta put my pulse on here. That'd be fun. Ooh! I can't figure out why I'm so sweaty. It's not that hot in here. Like, it's a little warm. Classic roid rage? Maybe. I don't know. Something. Okay, let's, I gotta actually do some stuff. Oh, man. How far are we into this stream? 34 minutes? Are you kidding me? And I've not done anything? That's not sustainable. I gotta actually do stuff. Okay, so the thing I gotta fix is, first let's do the goalie player profile. Let's do this goalie thing. Oh, I don't have my, I got rid of my, Stream Deck on the desk because it was ugly. Anyone else think Stream Decks are ugly? They're just ugly. So I don't want it on my desk. And now I gotta hit buttons on this thing. What was I gonna hit? Oh yeah, fuzzy. Cool. So let's see. Shots on goal on the NHL player profile style needs to be changed to shots. S is the right one. Shots. Cool. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. Shots on goal. Oh, this is going to be so easy. Watch this. Watch this. Shots on goal. That's it. Done. Now I just got to go to a hockey player. Wayne Gretzky. Anybody know a current hockey player? That'd be nice. If I were searching actual current hockey players Who's a current hockey player? Shots. Boom. Done. Okay. Well, that was easy. Now the next one's going to be much harder. Like, lots of work. Lionel Messi, I believe he plays football. What front-end UI does StatMuse use? Oh, it's cooling off in here. It feels so good. Diamond's here. What's up, Diamond? 34 minutes is a new record. Yeah. Yeah, I swapped the Stream Deck with an old VHS remote. That sounds fun. The front end is Svelte. I mean, it's Astro and Svelte. Sidney Crosby. I've heard of him. Sidney Crosby. Yeah. When you started coding, did you have the habit to read books and code all the time, or you worked on yourself and developed it? I don't think I read a lot of programming books early on. Or maybe I did. I don't know. I honestly don't remember if I read books. I feel like building stuff is the best way to learn programming. And that sounds very cliche, but I think it's true. Okay, so fix that. That was easy. Now I got a fuzzy again because I gotta show you, I gotta do some other stuff I can't show you. I gotta look at this and say that one is done. Oof, feels good to get this stuff done. There's a very important one coming here. It's not that one. It's not that one. This one. Ooh, this one's gonna take some time. This is probably gonna be the rest of the stream, to be honest. Okay. So here's the thing. Here's the thing about the thing I did. I did the wrong thing. So if we go to, let's go to Tatum. Jason Tatum, Boston Celtics. And his, so we have these little, did they win? Is it over now? So NBA's over. So, okay. So Celtics are NBA champs. Cool. Good for them. Good for them. Just want to see if it's actually, yeah. That layout's busted. Look at that. Champs. They are the champions. Okay, cool. So then that means I need to look at a different sport. What sport is going on then? Hockey's going on. Baseball? Baseball's going on. St. Louis Cardinals. I'm from the Midwest, you know. Are they terrible right now? Probably. Are they not good? What are they? 36 and 35. Second in the NL Central. Oh, the Cardinals making a comeback. They used to be good, and then they were really bad. And apparently now they're not terrible. American people finally saying football. I try real hard, Rajarsh. As someone who works on a sports product with international users, I try to think about things like soccer versus football. I'm trying. Kukris, thank you for the follow. Listen, I want to make you guys aware. I'm probably going to stop saying everyone that follows me. I just got to be more focused. If I'm going to actually stream long term, I got to probably pay less attention to Twitch. I'm sorry in advance. I feel very bad as a Midwesterner. PHP Pete, thank you. Bertrand, you sucker. I just got to be more focused. You know what I mean? And I think it'll be better for all of us. I think you guys will enjoy the stream more if I'm not just staring at Twitch. And I'll actually keep streaming if I get stuff done. So there you go. Just, I feel bad. It feels bad. I don't know. That said, I'm going to read chat now. Welcome to chat, not Shatum. Quick question. Does Node.js take me anywhere? It takes you lots of places. What do you mean? How tall is Yao Ming? Pretty tall. Welcome to chat, Olava. Okay, I just said I was going to not pay attention to Twitch as much. You got your shout out. You're good. Okay, I'm going to focus. Gonna focus. Kind of, but kind of still distracted. Let's see. So here's the thing. Players. If I go to this guy, I haven't known who a Cardinal was since like Pujols. Who is this? Nolan, or he's apparently one of their better players. Okay, this guy. His next at Miami. This right here, wrong. Incorrect. All of that is wrong, and I gotta fix it. Ugh, this is gonna be tough because the reason it's wrong. Let's see. So if we go, who's he playing? Miami. Opponent Miami. See, look at this. He's played 18 games against Miami. No, that's at bats. Oh, he's only played 4 games? Wait. Oh, this isn't career. This is 2024. We gotta set career. This is the data that I need. right here. So when I get this fixed, Miami here, it should be 69 games. Nice. Right here. This should be 69, and then the stats should line up with that table. So there you go. I gotta fix it. The way I did this the first time was super dumb, and I'm kind of embarrassed that it ended up like this. I don't know if I didn't even look at the data, or if I thought someone would just figure out if it was wrong and tell me. But okay, let's go to games. So here we go. Next game stats. Next game, that is it. This is the one right here. It's this one. If you're wondering, it's this one. So next game stats, we get it from the next game grid rows at -1. Like, what was I thinking? Was I actually thinking when I put that in? When I said, let's just take the last row of this grid. Was I actually thinking, or did I just space out? Was that a temporary placeholder and I forgot to put it to do? Maybe. Welcome to chat. Pismice. Is your app SSR? It is. It's very SSR. We have very little interactivity, in fact. Everyone quick follow to troll him. Bertrand, I just saw that. That's very cruel. Camera covers half the code on screen. Oh no. Oh, it sure does. Oh, because this is what I do. Sorry, I forgot. When I stream, I flip these around. Wait a minute. Why is it not flipping around? Did it do it? What? What? Am I using Yubai? Huh. Well, Yubai is supposed to have a keyboard thing. Oh, I love this song. There we go. So I usually put the browser over here. That's the problem. And now you can see the code. Look at that. Now you just can't see the browser. Who cares? Don't need the browser. Okay, so this code right here is wrong. Instead, I got to get data from splits, which I bet I don't even have. I do not have. So let's just do this. Let's just, first of all, say splits equals get. It's like get player splits, maybe. Yes! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! I gotta pass out a bunch of stuff, though. Okay. I bet I already have context. No. Oh, context is just astro. Here, let's look at something like this. Get player profile. We pass in astro, domain, and player. Okay, so it's going to be similar to that, except it's an object. So context, domain, and player. And then I don't know if I need params or not. Context is astro. Player is player. Domain is domain. Okay. We're getting close. Wait, what? No. What's wrong? Oh, is params required? Property params is missing. Okay. Oh, params might be important here. Because I think I have to specify that I want career. Let's go to the splits page. What do you say? Let's see how we do it up here. Params. Oh, or search params. Okay, I don't want params then. Unless that's how we specify career. Let's go to this. Oh, season year equals 0. That is, okay, so I gotta pass in some params. So the params. Season year 0. If this just works, I am a genius. If it works, I'm a genius. If it doesn't, I'm definitely not. Type number is not okay. Okay. First try, right? Did I do it? Let's go over here and let's look at the logs. Man, I might just put this song on loop, to be honest. This is my jam right now. If I ever say this is my jam again, I'd like you guys to call me out on it. That's just not a thing I want to say. I say a lot of things I wish I didn't say. Is StatMuse using single table design for all this data? No. No. Zoom broken. I turned off Zoom, Bertrand. Does this site track tournaments as well, such as current EU? No, so Chugging Coffee. I like your name, by the way. I've got a product to sell you soon. We do not do any European football other than Premier League. But It's all on our roadmap. We're going to add all the things. Champions League, La Liga, all of it. It's all going to be there. It's just not there yet. British people used to have hard R's like North Americans, but changed their accents to soft R as a trend that sounds posh. So we in North America have the original accent. Wait a minute, is that true? To sound more posh? That was the goal? Programmers are more political than presidents. I mean, look at Dax. Why are you all obsessed with how we speak? Update you buy, boss. They added rearrangement previews. Ooh, hello, cool Chris. What's up? They have rearrangement previews? I gotta update you buy. It's been a long time. To be honest, I don't like touching you buy. It's so invasive. Like the install process is such a nightmare. It makes me do things that I don't feel comfortable doing. I have to like go into some safe mode thing and like turn off safety stuff. It just feels bad. I don't like it, but I do love you buy. North American English is closer to Old English than English. Evolves slower over there. Welcome to chat, Camel. Does NBA have an external API? What do you mean by that? Does the league itself have an external API? Did I log splits? Did I look right at it and then... Yes! Ho-ho! So we want opponent. Okay, so I got... Oh, this is going to be gross. Gross, I say. Okay, so I want that row, and then inside of that row, I have to grab... No, I'm sorry, what? These are all grids. Oh, this is gonna be gross. Okay, so const opponent grid equals splits dot grids dot find. I'm just gonna knock this out. I've been scared of this work for 24 hours now since I learned it was a problem. I've been like, ugh, I don't want to do this work, and I just need to do it. I just need to bang it out. You know what I mean? Just like face my fears. Knock the thing out. Grid name equals opponent. That was easy. That was actually pretty easy. Splits could be, yep. Opponent grid. Oh, look at this. Did it. Okay, now I need to go into that thing. Wait, actually I need to look at that again. I need to go into this thing and grab the correct row of the grid based on the opponent. Is that the split column? Is that the split? Probably. Oh, why am I still scrolling? Here we go. Okay, so opponent, row item split. Yeah, I think split is going to be like the abbreviate. I need to actually console log one of the splits. I don't know what it looks like. Oh, wait, no, I do. Here it is. Nope. That's not it. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we're gonna say const next game opponent. Oh, is it just gonna write it for me? Nope. Oh, look, that's what I did. -1. Maybe that's why I did it. It was just Copilot all along. That's what it was. Copilot was like, maybe just the last row? And I was like, sure. That's my guess. Okay, so ultimately what I'm trying to do here is get the... whoa, none of this is correct. All this is going to be bad, right? Next game stats. What is that? Next game league columns. Okay. And then stats. Oh, no, that's all right. It's just this right here. That's the code that needs to change, right? Next game grid. Okay. So next game opponent equals rows dot find? Maybe? What's in a row, anyway? What is a row? What are we, anyway? Value or display? No. What? Are those rows? Are they rows? Let's do this. Let's JSON stringify. Opponent grid dot rows. Let's just write out the first one. What's wrong with that? Okay. I gotta pee. Here we go. Split value. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. That's the team abbreviation, or the abbrev, if you will. I'm gonna go pee and I'll be right back. Do you guys want the break scene? Yeah, I'll do the break scene. Why not? I guess I can use these moments to actually look at Twitch if I'm ignoring it mostly. Let's see. We forked English and didn't merge upstream changes. I mean, for stats, something you can pull data from. Oh, we pull from the official like stat providers. What's going on with the sound? In my head, there we go. Yeah, does that answer your question? Like we use a data provider for the stats. I'm trying to make some more coffee too. Oh, sometimes I do work and then I figure out I am dumber than I thought I was. That's exactly what's going on right now, Bertrand. I'm doing some work and I'm looking at some code I wrote and realizing I'm much dumber than I thought I was. And I thought I was pretty dumb. I mean, talking about one UK accent is crazy. Okay, you guys are still talking about that. It's pretty normal for a PHP dev. You don't actually write PHP, right, Bertrand? I got this question about PHP. Why? I don't understand the like what's the word? Insecurities around PHP. Like I feel like PHP devs they all seem to, even Taylor seem to like have this undercurrent of feeling bad about writing PHP. And I don't see it from the outside as a non-PHP developer. I guess I wrote PHP early in my career, but mostly as a non-PHP developer, I don't feel like PHP is inferior to other languages. We know what it reminds me of. I used to feel, so this is a familiar thing to me because I used to feel insecure early in my career when I was a C# developer. I was just building stuff in .NET, and all the cool kids early in my career were jumping onto Rails. And I felt so insecure about like being a .NET developer for some reason. I don't understand if it was the anti-Microsoft sentiment, like a lot of people that were the cool people were like against Microsoft. I don't know if it's that or if it's like I felt like I couldn't build real stuff because I couldn't deploy it in a browser. Like I didn't do ASP.NET. I was building like WPF and WinForms and whatever. I just remember feeling very insecure that like I'm not a real developer. Is that how PHP developers feel? Like, do PHP developers feel like PHP is inferior in that way? I don't understand it because like Laravel seems great. They build lots of cool stuff. People that are Laravel developers, oh, I love this song so much. Because PHP was shit before, it's good now. Remember the PHP 4.3 era? Is that what it is? Maybe it's just like past traumas that PHP has gotten a lot better, but people haven't shed the feeling of it being bad. Is that what it is? Because just telling you guys, from one JavaScript developer to a PHP developer, you as a PHP developer, I don't look down on PHP. It doesn't seem like an inferior thing to me. So I don't know. I would like you guys to not feel self-conscious because I know what it feels like. I know that feeling of like feeling like you're a pretender because you use a pretend language or something. Majority of PHP projects are stuck in the past. Old versions of PHP were pretty bad, and a lot of devs that used WP WordPress created a lot of. Did you catch that? I just knew what WordPress was. WP. I was like, I got this one. WP WordPress, got it, nailed it. They created a lot of bad code. The song, mostly past traumas. Yeah, I don't have the whole song thing, Nixia. Is that a thing I can do in Fossabot, maybe? PHP and JS were both kind of purpose-built specifically for web contexts. It's weird that PHP has this reputation, but people are absolutely fine with JS. Kind of. Yeah, kind of, right? JS has its own insecurities. I keep telling people not to judge or to not judge tech if you don't use it recently. That's a great call. If we all just didn't judge stuff we don't use, we'd be in better shape. As a former recovering Laravel developer, I remember those days. You're a recovering Laravel developer? Ryan, did you have a bad time? Obviously, I can't speak for all PHP devs, but I've been doing it for a very long time and don't feel like that at all. Okay. All languages have their quirks and warts. Okay, let's get back to it. Oh, I gotta do some work while this song is on because it's the best. It's the best song. It's legitimately... one example I can think of is Expo. 4 years ago, it was kind of bad, but now it's like the best hybrid dev experience I ever had. You know, cool, Chris. I'm getting ready to do a lot of Expo work, probably on stream. I'm going to build a new StatMuse mobile app. And I'm going to do it in Expo. We'll do it, and we'll do it in Expo. That just sounds like a saying. What is that? It's from a movie or something. Braveheart. Do it and let the English see you do it. Right? That's a weird reference. Do it, boss. I'm doing it. I'm doing Expo. You just watch me. Okay, so what did we do? We printed that out before I had to pee, and we saw that split has a value of the abbreviation. A display of the abbreviation has the image URL. Do I want something better than the abbreviation? I bet they have like a team ID. Yeah, team franchise ID. I don't know that. I don't know if I have that available to me. Let's see. How am I gonna base? Yeah, what am I gonna base this on? Career at Miami. So let's just look for the word career. Yeah, here it is. Is next home game. Next game opponent. I do have an entity, so I could actually look it up by ID. That's probably better, right? Better than the abbreviation. What if the abbreviation was the same? What if two teams had the same abbreviation? That'd be stupid. But what if they did? It could. It's possible. Okay, so next game opponent. So I want to find the correct row in this grid. Next, oh, I already have next game opponent. Wait, what? 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 Don't I already have that? Was it named differently? Is this a different file? No. Player profile? No. Wait a minute. Did I not just see next game opponent? Oh, I spelled it wrong. Oh, that's the best. I'm like, why don't I have a variable named collision here? Oh, because I don't know how to spell. Got it. So this code's been sitting here for a long time, just spelled wrong. Just straight up wrong. Let's go over here. Okay, so I need to rename one of these anyway. Next game, opponent. Let's call this one. Oh man, I hate this because they're really the same. They're literally the same thing. Oh no, I guess this one is the next game opponent splits is what this is. I can't believe I spelled it wrong. That's too funny. Oh man, I love it. Where am I going? There we go. Okay, let's rename this one. Let's fix the spelling. I love that. I just thought I was in the wrong buffer or something. Like, where was that I saw that? Okay. Can I get back to that spot? Nope. Nope. It's not still there. Okay. Splits. There we go. Next game, opponent splits. So we got to find the grid row where, what is a row again? Display. Oh, record. Okay, yeah. It's going to be like split. And then we're going to say entity dot ID. Is it the ID? I printed this out. What does it look like? Entity, it's got a display, team franchise ID, or that's type, and then ID is 97. Yeah. We want the ID, right? I think we want the ID. That makes sense to me. So ID equals next game opponent, spelled correctly this time, entity dot ID. Now let's print this one out. Next game opponent splits. Let's do it. Oh, undefined. What did I do wrong? Huh. Did not expect that. Grammarly and Neovim. Yeah, no kidding. I need spell check. When does the back-end banter get released? Great question, Beware the Leopard. I need to ask Lane. I don't know when that one's coming out. He might have just deleted it. It might have been so bad he was like, never mind, actually. Oh no, I just killed it. Oops. Let's see. What did I do wrong here? So rows, find the row where split.entity.id is equal to the next game opponent. Let's do this. Console.log. Opponent. Nope. I want next game opponent dot entity. How about that? What do you have to say for yourself? Display Marlins. Okay. ID. Oh, what is that about? Oh, it's got the year on it. Why did they do that? Huh. I guess there's a difference in the 2024 Marlins versus the franchise Marlins. Okay, well, that's fine. I can do an ugly thing. I can do ugly things with the best of them. Watch this. Watch me. So the split entity versus this ID, we're going to say dot split. I did a thing. I did a thing I shouldn't do. Should I do it to the other one too, just in case? I don't think this one will have... Okay, that... I'm gonna... but I know it's there. Well, I think it's there. I guess if it's not there, that could cause some bugs. Whatever, I'm doing it. I'm doing it on both of them. And I'll let the English see me do it. Okay, that worked. So now we got the split data. And now I can pass this thing into... Yeah. I can pass this whole thing. Oh, we're so close. Watch this. Watch this. Next game. What am I looking for? Columns. Okay, here we go. So this right here, instead of this. So next game grid. I guess that's still a fine conditional check. Is it? Next game stats. Wait, what? What is next game stats? Map stat. And then calculate the stat. Oh, okay. Yeah. This right here is going to be just next game opponent splits, I think. Oh, did it work? That's the right type, I guess. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I think that's just the answer. Oh, it'll stay 69 if I'm right. We ready? Next game stats map. So then, do I want to change this to be, yeah, I want to change this to be next game opponent stat, the splits. That's a better condition since that's the thing I'm actually checking. 69 games. Nice. Did it. Nailed the thing. We did it. I was so scared of this change. It was going to be so annoying. Shreya, I can see this message. Welcome to my chat. Are you the same Shreya from Twitter that I know from Twitter/X? Eris, thank you for the follow. I said I wasn't going to do that anymore. I'm not going to read follows. I'm sorry. I appreciate just once and for all. I appreciate all your follows, but I'm not going to call them all out. It's too distracting. For all of us, really. How you doing, Shreya? Welcome from Twitter. Hey, I'm streaming on Twitter. You could have just stayed there, except you wouldn't be able to interact with me. Do you use an NFL API for the data about each player? Yes, Algebra. We have data providers for all of the sports. NFL being one of the sports. Okay, next game data. That's all done. Moving on. Look at that. I'm just gonna do a little victory lap here. Season year 0 is a little wonky, but that's how we get the career. I did it. I fixed the thing. I think there's some changes in a spreadsheet that I gotta look at real quick. SetMuse 5.0. Okay, so if I go to... Where's the next game? Matches, next opponent. I gotta double check all these. It's nope. This one. Okay, I gotta go back to a song. Couldn't chat from Twitters. Yeah, the Twitter chat thing, I haven't figured it out yet. I'm excited to stream on Twitter. I just don't know anything about how to do that yet. Another question, how often do you refresh your data? Do you use a background process that refreshes data? Yes, Algebra, we have a whole team that manages our data. The back end folks at StatMuse. I'm a front end folk. I mean, I've worked on all of it, but yeah, there's a team that manages the data, and we have lots of offline processes to keep that up to date after games, during games, etc., etc. What was I over here to do? I was gonna do something. Anyone save up enough Atom bucks for the one-on-one class? Yes, I've done one. Only one though. You found me here, Shreya. Yeah, anyone that wants to ever get to my Twitch, just a reminder, Adam.tv. Just take you straight to my Twitch. It's the redirect still works if I haven't broken the Cloudflare setup. Adam.tv. That'll get you here. Where is the mobile app? Working on it, Rajarsh. Well, soon I'll be working on it. Interesting. Don't mind me asking these questions. I've worked as a backend engineer, but never had to keep data up to date. So I was wondering what's the production way of doing it. Yes, some of our data is real time. Like some of it is during the games. It's real time. Some of it is like offline processes that are just updating the data. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. There's some like one-off historical data changes we have to make when somebody learns that some game in 1972 the box score was corrected because this was wrong, and we have to go in and update that stuff. Adam, the Stat Muse Whiz codes with flair, dancing through data with exceptional care with each click and tap. I feel like I should stop reading this one, but I'm just going to keep going. Insights and fail, turning numbers to stories. He never fails. Is this ChatGPT? Did you make this in ChatGPT? He's the dev's muse, crafting tools that analysts eagerly use. Is the data pricey? Yeah, we spend quite a bit on KJ, or on data. Your name is KJ. We don't spend any money on you. What? We spend quite a bit on data. I think it's our second largest cost after our AWS bill. Or maybe we spend more on it. It might be our... Well, obviously we spend the most money on people. So human capital, if you will. Which sounds so bad, human capital. But we spend the most money on people, salaries. Then it's either data or AWS, and then the other one. That's the order of things. I don't know. Why am I talking about this? Nobody cares. Well, you asked the question, so I guess you care. Second largest cost after Twitch moderations. That's right. Why do I love this stream so much? Why do you love this stream so much, Shreya? I don't know. I love it. I mean, I'm biased. Okay. I was over here. I was looking at this screen. I was going to do something on this screen. Oh, yeah, play a song. I want this song back. I want it back, and I want it back now. Where was that? What was that song? Let's just go back until we find it. This one. Ooh. This one. I love this song so much. No $5 a month VPS. That's right. It's not a $5 a month VPS. Okay, just gonna make sure all these are correct. So FC minutes, start, games, or goals, assists. Last 5 minutes, games. Wait. Oh, there's a difference in next game versus last 5 games. I'm just gonna look at next game. That's all I care about right now. Okay, so that one's good. Goalkeepers, minutes, start, CS. Yep, okay. Next, NBA. Games played, points per game, or rebounds per game. Oh, wrong. Incorrect. Oh, very incorrect. Huh. Games played, points per game, rebounds per game, assists per game. What? That's weird. Okay, well, fixed now. NFL. Oh, we got all kinds of NFL stuff here. QB. Games played. Why did we do that one as GMS? Let's just be consistent here. Let's just do that. Yards, TDs, interceptions. Same thing with this one. Why did I do that? Let's see. Running back, games played, attempts, yards, TDs. Done. Wide receiver. Also, let's stay consistent. I guess we were consistent kind of the other way, and now I'm reverting all of them to this. Oh man, there's so many of them. Okay, did I get them all? I got them all. So running back, good. Wide receiver, receptions, yards, TDs. Oh, that's not right. Oh, that's... Let's look at the wrong one. Reception, yards, TDs. Cool. Defensive player, GP, sack, tackle for loss, interceptions. We're good? Oh, offensive line. We got nothing for you. Starts. Oh, it's supposed to be starts. Starts. That's all we got for you, offensive lineman. Sorry. It sucks to be an offensive lineman. They got like the hardest job. They're like banging against people all day, and they get no credit. There's like no stats. There's like 1 pancakes, and we don't even have that stat. StatMuse doesn't even track your 1 stat. Feels bad. Feels bad to be an offensive lineman. Okay. They're also like not that in shape. Like if you saw one on the street, you wouldn't be like, man, look at that ripped football player. You'd be like, that guy's huge. But like, I don't know. It just kind of sucks. Sucks to be an offensive lineman. Let's just delete that. Kickers. Games played, field goal makes, long. Done. Punters. Games played, punts, average, long. Done. Okay, football. Done. MLB. Next. Batters. Games played, home runs, RBIs, average. Check. Pitchers. Record, ERA, strikeouts, walks. Check. NHL, last one, and I'm done with this. I'm done with it. Games played. Wait, what? Forwards, defensive. I'm on NHL? Yeah. We have default. Games played, goals, assists, plus minus. Okay. And then goalies. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Win, loss, overtime loss, I guess. GAA and save percentage. Okay. I think we're done. I think we're done. Let's just save and just kind of glance at some of these stats. Oh, games played is not. I just changed all of those to be games played, and that is not what it's going to be. It's not going to be that. It's going to be like a count of, well, what is it going to be? What is it going to be? Okay, I got to go back and log some stuff. Let's see. Next game, opponent splits. Let's just log that whole thing. Console.log. Because I'm not going to grab GP. It's not going to be GP. Wait, why isn't it GP? Oh, it's just G. For games. Okay. Games is just G. Is that going to be the case for all of them? I bet it is. Okay. Well, I want next game stat columns, yeah. So instead of GP, are we just we're just G on all these? Oh, I wonder if offensive lineman might not be starts either. We'll see. Record. Oh, I wonder if that's gonna be right. Oh, some of these might not be right. They're not gonna be right, are they? Okay, that was right. 69 games. So then let's look at. I gotta look at every position. Ugh. Let's start at the top. Let's start with football club. Let's go Man City. And let's go this guy. Oh no. Oh no. I broke it. I broke it. He had G for goals as well. Oh, you're right. Oh, because in football club, it's matches. But are you saying hockey we had G for goal? Oh, we sure do. We'll find out. We'll get to hockey in a minute. Okay, but we're starting with football club, and I completely broke football club. There's no entity? There's no entity, huh? Is that line number correct? 389? Yep, sure enough. How is there no entity? Oh, maybe there's no next game opponent. Oh, because this could not exist. Wait, how could that not exist? I guess that could not exist. That should fix it. Okay, yeah, he doesn't have a next opponent. Premier League season is over. Oh, that means I can't test this. No! You have G twice in NHL now, too? Oh, yeah. We just figured that out. I'm just reading behind. No, not like this. Did property prices in the Ozarks raise due to the TV show? I don't think so. March Madness? That's a great question. Man, this isn't good. I can't test. I can't test this. How could I mock it? Yeah, somebody said mock it, mock season. How could I mock it? Does using G instead of game save money and bandwidth or storage or something? No. We have a lot of extra stuff in the payload, so I don't think we're min-maxing on those. I don't know what the column headers, where those came from exactly. But that's how they actually show up in the grids too. Welcome to chat, Ferris. Neovin plus T-Max, you're my hero. Now, if you have a split keyboard, you are the GOAT. I do not. I don't like split keyboards. They're ugly. It really is literally just about the aesthetics for me. I just can't do the aesthetics of a split keyboard. Okay, this is a bummer. I don't know how to test. Well, you know what? We can ship it because none of these players are going to have next games, and I'll have plenty of time to figure out if they're broken. So it's fine that I can't test these. It's a bummer. Let's look at the other sports. I guess the only sport that's going to actually have data is... Because NBA, there's no longer... Oh, man, this is a bummer. Let's just make sure I didn't break any of these. Yeah, NBA is not going to have data. They just ended their season. I was just a day away. If I would have fixed this yesterday, I could have seen the next opponent for NBA. You know what I mean? NFL, they don't have next opponent, right? Mahomes. I don't believe so. Nope. I didn't know if the season being released, like the schedule being released, would show a next opponent, but it does not. MLB, baseball will have. Baseball will. St. Louis Cardinals. Let's go here. So that's correct. Game 69. I guess should I look at pitchers too while I'm here? Yeah, let's look at pitchers. Make sure they have a win and loss. Who are the pitchers for the Cardinals? This guy. He looks like he's 12 years old. Look at this guy. Sonny Gray? What is he, 15? Oh, that's okay. That's fine. Yep, 3-0 record. It worked. Okay, cool. I guess there is a W and an L. Sounds good. NHL default. Oh, there's still are there still NHL games going on? Sidney Crosby. Somebody tell me who would still be playing right now. I spelled that so wrong. Who would still be playing in hockey if there's like probably just the finals going on? How can I find out very quickly? Who's in the finals? The Stanley Cup finals. Does Stabbies answer that question? Stanley Cup finals. Oh, did they win it? Is it over? I was just days away from this one too, probably. Awesome. The 13th. Oh, that was like 5 days ago. So there's no more. Oh, bummer. The Golden Knights win? Did they win the championship? Or they lost? The Golden Knights lost to Dallas. So Dallas was in the finals in NHL and NBA. That's funny. Florida Panthers and Oilers? What? Those aren't teams in the finals. Where do you get the players' pictures? Great question, Ferris. We have an illustrator named Michael Walchuk. I think I have a command for this. Players? There you go. Player illustrations are illustrated by the magnificent Michael Walchuk. He's been illustrating StatMuse players for 8 years. Does it every day. Isn't that crazy? 8 years. He's drawn across all these different sports. He's a legend. He's the best. Yeah, he's been full-time at StatMuse longer than I have, maybe? I was gone for 3 years in the middle. So he's probably worked at StatMuse longer than I have. That's crazy. We started StatMuse 10 years ago. After 5 years, I left for 3 years. And I joined a couple years ago. Rejoined. So I've worked there for a combined total of 7 years. Walchuk has worked there for at least 8 years, maybe 9. It might have been just a year in that we hired Walchuk. We were like trying to figure out how are we going to license. We had no money. We were like bootstrapping the early days. We ended up raising money, but at the time we had no money. I mean, we were just like me and my co-founder just building stuff. And we had to like use money to survive for a year without raising. And we were like trying to figure out how are we going to license these stupid Getty images? They're so expensive, but like we need photos of the players on our website. They felt so bare. Like people loved the search stuff, but without having like a picture of the players, it just felt like it was missing something. And the Getty images are so expensive to license. And then we were just like, we looked just like every other site. We only had NBA at the time. We only had one sport, so it wasn't quite as overwhelming to think like, what if we just drew the players? What if we just got somebody to come on board and draw them? And I don't remember how we paid Walchuk. I guess that was around the time that we raised our seed. Yeah, maybe we had already raised our seed round, but we didn't want to blow it all on Getty Images. And instead, we hired Walchuk, and Walchuk just started drawing players. And it was obviously pretty slow going. He can draw just like a couple a day. But then after a few months, it was like, hey, we've got like the big names in the NBA illustrated. This is starting to look pretty good. And he's just been cranking away ever since. It's kind of crazy, actually. Can you imagine if that's what you did all day? You just drew players every day for your job. He loves it. Every year I was so self-conscious. I would ask him like at every offsite, like, you still doing good, Walchuk? You all right? You getting bored yet? Do we need to give you something else to do? Nope, loves it. I actually want to get him on the stream sometime. I don't know. He's pretty private. I don't know if he'd do it, but I'd love to get him on and just like he could illustrate a player on stream or something. I don't know. That's last year's Stanley Cup. Oh, I'm looking at last year's. The Oilers and Panthers play today? Yes! Panthers, you're telling me the Stanley Cup? Oh, I would just totally dismiss somebody. Somebody was like, Panthers and Oilers. And I was like, no, you're wrong. I know things. Connor McDavid is playing again? Perfect. Do you know you have a ton of X viewers? I don't know. I think those numbers are made up, Opti. Is Walchuk into sports? Yes. He lives in Phoenix. He's a huge Phoenix Suns fan. I think he's a bit of an Arizona Cardinals fan in the NFL, but huge basketball nerd. Plays a lot of basketball, like loves to play basketball. Yeah, he's the best. You write code all day. That's true. Similar. He could illustrate you. He has illustrated me. He's illustrated all of the StatMuse team. I don't remember where my illustration is. NHL. Here we go. Oh, this feels so good. If this is... Oh, that's busted. That loading state was very busted. Oops. Welp. Rip. We'll fix it at some point. So you're telling me these players have another game. That's what you're telling me? Oh, man. Feels good. Feels good. It worked. Okay, cool. Games played. Everything looks good. The one I wasn't sure of... Oh, it's this one. GP versus G. Perfect. Okay, so the other ones, I don't know. We'll test them when they have games coming up. You know what I mean? I think X aggregates impressions as viewers. I agree, Ryan. I think it's just literally like you scrolled past it in your feed. So check. There's a viewer. It's kind of funny. Okay, we're done with this feature or this fix or whatever. We did it. Look at me being productive. I've knocked out 2 items on my list. We're going to get to work on my personal website if I'm fast. I'm working on a new personal site, and I love it. I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you guys. Get status, get commit, fix, next game stats. Do you ever just start typing to the music? Like you start hitting keys in beat with the music? Feels good. Okay, let's do this. I need to go back to my fuzzy. Fuzzy, did it work? Did it work? Yes. I always double check the fuzzy thing. I just don't trust it. Okay, this is correct, or this is done now. What's next? I gotta fix the thing with dead players. That sounds way more morbid than it is. Small change. Excuse me. Okay, this is the next one for me. Oh, I got 2 more. 2 more, and then we're gonna look at my personal site. Can't wait. It's so exciting. I mean, it's a personal site. Who cares? I have a new thought on personal sites, actually, before I jump into whatever I was gonna do. Personal sites, I used to feel like that your personal site should just be like HTML and CSS. Like, you don't need like any JavaScript at all. It's a personal site. It should just be like a simple page and have some information. Now I'm going hard the other way. I feel like your personal site should be like super heavy JavaScript app, and you should do fun, cool stuff in it. I know a lot of people have done this. Like, I'm not inventing anything here. Like, lots of people have websites, personal websites that are like heavy client-side stuff. They're doing physics stuff. They're doing whatever. But like, I just feel like it should be this canvas that you express lots of things on. Like, what? Why have a page? And this has been my page forever. Like, why have a simple HTML page? Like, who needs to know the 4 things about you that are written in H1, H2, H3, and H4 on a simple page? Like, who cares? Personal sites should be fun, and I'm gonna bring fun to my personal site. It's gonna be, you're gonna download a whole big bundle. You know what I mean? Big JavaScript bundle just to see my personal site. No regrets. I'm not apologizing for it. I'm gonna have some fun with it. That's my new stance. Your personal website is a link tree, and mine is basically a link tree too. And I've for a long time felt like that's what it is. That's what a personal website is. But that's just so boring, and I'm done with it. We're gonna make mine super fun. Okay, I can go unfuzzy. I gotta fix the non-active players. Let's see, across all these. So display the age stat as birth date. Got it. Just for non-active players. That's it. That's the change. So let's do it. Let's see. Birth date. Where is this? Birth date. Age. Oh, that's page. Image. Wow. The letters AGE, turns out, show up a lot of places. Where? Still looking. Oh, it's not in here. Where is that? It's in the layout? Player layout, maybe? Welcome to chat, Min on Mars and Pluto. Do you use a teleprompter to look into the camera and read the chat at the same time? Yes, I do. I'm looking at it right now. What's up, Diali? I should maybe update my personal website. Yeah, it's always one of those to-dos, you know? It's like a perpetual to-do. Is age on here? Oh, let's see. It's, oh, it's not age. It's just the birth. Let's see. Let's go back to player profile. Let's search for birth. Huh. Facts? Nope, it's not in here. It's in the player layout, isn't it? Facts? No, where is it? Where is the facts? Bio panel. Oh, that's a thing, huh? There's a bio panel. Okay, well, that sounds like something you get at the hospital. We got to run a bio panel to make sure you're not dying. You know what I mean? Bio panel. It's like a blood panel. I don't know. Okay, this one right here, birth date, is wrong for dead people. Let's go to Babe Ruth. It's not just dead people. It's retired players. This is funny, or it's kind of like dark humor, but Babe Ruth is 129 years old. I don't know if you knew that. Oh, this is my fault because I did this. I put how old someone is based on their birth date. But what I failed to remember is that people die. And Babe Ruth did in fact die. Probably pretty young, if I'm being honest. Have you seen Babe Ruth and his lifestyle? The cigars. Didn't exactly watch what he ate. Babe Ruth wasn't real? Was Babe Ruth... Is this like a conspiracy theory that Babe Ruth wasn't real? Cool personal website to look at. .mov? Are you sure that's a personal website? It looks like a video file. Death rate is 1 per person. Okay, so let's fix this. If they're active, if bio.isActive, okay, then we're going to do this thing. Else, this means they're retired. We're going to do this thing. This is going to be super easy. Look how fast I'm going. What did I say? It's going to be, the label is just going to be, actually I can do this. I can say, nope. Like that. And the label is just going to be birth date. Oh, got to put a comma. I'm not feeling this song. Nope. Definitely not. I should start removing songs from the playlist when I don't like them. Birth date. Did it. Nailed it. Done. Look at us. Look at us. Flying. It's real Dan Abramov. Oh, that's Dan's? Danabra.mov. Dan Abra. .mov. That's really his personal website? I mean, that is... Are you... Is this really his? Because I've seen his website before. It used to not look like this. Is this real? I feel like there's a bug. Like this little... Like, where's the CSS and what is this? I mean, I like the simplicity of it. I'll give him that. But I know he used to have like a pretty slick looking website, like his blog. Oh, I'm thinking of his blog. Yeah, what's his blog? What are technical reasons to choose Astro instead of other frameworks, JS like Svelte or Quick? Well, Diali, I'm using Astro and Svelte. Astro's like, it kind of like encourages this pattern of like embedding, they call them islands. So different front-end frameworks can live on the same page and they inject them in there for you. That's a reason to use Astro. I don't know. I chose Astro because our site is very SSR heavy. And I didn't want React on every page. So I didn't use Next.js for that reason. And I just realized when I zoom in my camera, the border radius down here is not the same as my window. Oh, it hurts. It pains me physically. Whew. I don't know if you guys know how OCPD I am. I'm very OCPD. Where's his blog? Can I see his blog? Overreacted, is that it? Yeah, this is what I was picturing. Yeah, I love Dan. Did Dan really disappear from Twitter? Is he gone? He gone? He really did leave. I mean, I get it, the blue sky thing. It pains me. That was a good one. Beware, that's why you're a VIP around here. You have my sense of humor, and I love it. That's not OCD, man. Can people stop saying, oh, I'm sorry. Listen, Reverend, welcome to chat, but listen. Could people stop acting like it's a hate crime to say you have something that maybe you don't have? I'm not trying to belittle people who actually have OCD. I do actually have OCPD, and I'm not going to get like technical and clinical on it, but there's a difference. And you can like calm down. I'm not like trying to slap OCD people in the face with my nonchalant throwing around of I have OCD. And no one is. Anyone who says that is not trying to belittle people with OCD. Like, that drives me crazy, actually. So I'm going on the offensive. You think you're on the offensive? I'm going on the offensive. It drives me nuts. Like, no one is trying to hurt your feelings. Nobody's trying to like make it less than it is. Like, it's a speech thing. Like, we say things in language. People say they're OCD and they're not OCD. It's okay. Like, that doesn't belittle what people with OCD experience. We're not putting it down. We're not making it less than. Whew. I'm sorry. It bothers me, Reverend Billy. It bothers me. Can we have a real conversation here? Me with my words and my angry face, and you with the words on the screen? First diabetes, now OCD. Okay, listen. I can wear a blood glucose monitor and not hate diabetics. Could you guys all just calm down and just maybe we don't hate people because we do things? I mean, some people do hate people. That was a terrible sentence. Some people do things and that means they hate people. But people saying they're OCD does not mean they like don't care about OCD people or whatever it is. Obsessive compulsive, we say things, we do. That was very eloquent, what I just put out there in the world. Please clip it. Share it with your friends. So more people can come after me because I wear a blood glucose monitor. Oh, my word. Okay. Stands for, what are we saying? You're right, I'm sorry. I took offense for no reason over something I shouldn't have. Bad day, genuinely sorry. You're fine, Reverend. I'm sorry. I freaked out. It was not at you. Reverend, you just represented something in that moment. It's not your fault. And don't even need to apologize. I was gonna say you're forgiven, but I don't need to forgive you because you don't need to apologize. You're fine. You're fine. Welcome to chat. Now you're telling people to calm down. How dare you? Listen, I gotta pee. I'm gonna go pee, and then when I come back, I'm gonna stop being angry or whatever it is I am right now. I'm not angry. I'm just like, I got a little frustrated there for a second. It's because, okay, so I gotta tell you the whole story, Reverend. I tweeted the other day that I've been wearing a blood glucose monitor. And diabetics came after me like I was the Antichrist, literally. It was like, you hate diabetics. Why are you such an asshole? I hate you. It was like somebody told me, literally somebody said to me, on Twitter, and I don't care, like, whatever, it's Twitter. People say things. Someone said to me on Twitter, you would take chemo medication from a child dying with cancer if it benefited you. Because I wear a blood glucose monitor, literally because I said I wear a blood glucose monitor, and I've learned some interesting things. That's what they said to me. So I'm a little sensitive right now, Reverend. I'm sorry. It sounds like I'm in a confessional booth. Like, Reverend, your name is like on Twitch, your name is Reverend. So when I'm like, this is what happened, Reverend, it sounds like that. Anyway, I really do have to pee. Welcome to chat, Tom Erzy. Why am I talking when I should be peeing? I mostly agree, but it's not all about intention. Just the fact everybody says they have OCD belittles the impact of someone saying it truthfully. But like, I feel like someone who really has OCD isn't going to be like, oh, I'm so OCD about stuff. They're going to tell you like, I actually am OCD. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this is a thing that is easy in person to like clarify. Nobody's going to have a problem with this. But on Twitter or on the internet, people get so sensitive about words that are said, and it's like, it's just language. It's just the way we talk. And it's, I don't know, but that's a terrible rule, what I just said. It's not just language, because like language can be very hurtful, and I get it. There's certain things I definitely wouldn't say. So where's the line? I don't know, it's all fuzzy. I'm gonna go pee now. This was fun. I'll be back. Okay. I had a moment to think while I peed. And you know, I overreacted. I did. I'm just triggered. I'm just triggered from the whole the diabetic thing. It just bothers me. I don't know. Just bothered me. So now anytime anybody says anything, I'm triggered. I shouldn't be. I'm sorry, Reverend. I apologize. Bro needs a Larabar. Kiwi's here. What's up, Kiwi? I'm not me when I'm hungry. Is that the reference there with Larabars? Ryan, by the way, I'm actually autistic. I actually think I'm autistic too. You know what though? I'm not gonna go get diagnosed because I don't have time for that. So like, I'm gonna keep telling people in certain contexts. I'm gonna tell them I think I'm autistic. I'm pretty sure. But like, I also am not gonna get diagnosed, and I hope people are okay with that. Like, it's okay if people just don't want to get diagnosed. But like, I self-diagnosed. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. Are you okay with this? Is everybody okay with that? I don't know. Why am I so triggered about everything? Now that I'm speaking clearly, doesn't think of the feeling of those who can't be. Okay. Logno, you said you were kidding. What did you say, Logno? First diabetes, now OCD. What disease? Yeah. No, I knew what you were saying. It's okay, son. We all stray from the path sometimes, but what if we not fallible children of the Lord struggling with the devil's temptations? What do you mean, Reverend? Oh, you're the Reverend. You were being in the booth, Reverend. The ratio of devs that are undiagnosed autistic is super high. Yeah, especially if we stream on Twitch. There's a tell. Probably autistic. And I don't mean that in a joke. Like I think literally most of us are autistic. I actually think autistic is great. I think being autistic is fantastic. I think it's kind of like better, maybe. Now I'm just being I'm being, what's the word? Not critical. I'm being discriminatory against neurotypical people. But like neurotypical, I don't know. You think about the bell curve. I'm just saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? What's up, Run Raven? How's it going? It's going well. Welcome to chat, Klepto. My whole dev team is sprinkled with a bit of the tism for sure. I love the word tism. That's how my wife and I refer to it. We got the tism. It's all a spectrum. My mom calls me narcissist. I mean, okay. Kiwi, how you been? I miss you. I miss Kiwi. Okay, we fixed the thing. We did it. We're not done. We got one more thing, and then I'm going to show you my new personal site. I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be pretty great. What was the last thing I needed to fix? Did I check this one in? No. Get status. Fix retired player birth dates. Okay. What's Turk been up to? I miss Turk. Every time I get push, I think of Turk. Get push, get paid. Before you said you use Astro with Svelte, so why not using SvelteKit? Diali, I don't remember. Honestly, I don't. At the time, SvelteKit was not on my radar. And if I'm being honest, I wish I wasn't using Svelte. So that's probably why I'm not using SvelteKit. I am resplendent in all forms of manner. My horizons are christened with Mary. Kiwi, you're the best. That sentence. Welcome to chat, Superboy. What's up? What are we up to? We're working on Stat Muse. That's what we're up to right now. I gotta go fuzzy again. Man, I kind of missed my Stream Deck, if I'm being honest. The Stream Deck is hideous, but it was convenient just pressing buttons right in front of my face. Okay, that one's done. Last one. Ooh, and it's a good song. Let's finish it before the song's over. Oh, what is it? Conversion percentage. 3 stats need to show a dash instead of 0. Got this. Got it. Here we go. Unfuzzy. Let's do it. Conversion percentage. Conversion percentage. Let's get there fast. Fast. Wait, what? Okay, here it is. I gotta go fast. Conversion. I'm trying to beat the song. You know what I mean? So format percentage takes in include decimals. Ugh, this should be a. It's gonna get ugly. What I need to do is instead of 0% here, I think I need to say dash. Did I do it? Am I done? Did I do the thing? Oh, if I did it that fast, I'm gonna be so pleased. Conversion percentage. No, I did not. Okay, so it's also 0%. If value is 0. Oh man. How can I do this? I need to do it like right here. If value is 0, I don't feel like that's right. No. conversion percentage. Why is nothing I'm doing making a difference? Oh, because his value's not 0. It's not it's not 0. I'm so stupid. Okay. So I don't want to put that change in just yet. Let's go back to here. I'm not so stupid. I know when I say things like that, people are like, you shouldn't say you're so stupid. So I'm not. I know I'm not stupid. Color theme is Dracula Pro. That's right. Looking for an AWS hero, but I can't find any. Well, actually, Bertrand. Well, actually, I don't know if you knew this. Oh, the song is almost over. I gotta find somebody who has 0% conversion something. Who does it? I need somebody. Okay, let's just look at Liverpool. Let's look at Liverpool and let's find a player on the roster that does nothing. Somebody who does nothing. Maybe like a really young player. 18 years old. Ben Doak. 0%. It worked. It worked. Dash. I think I did it. I gotta find somebody with each of the stats though. 19-year-old. They've got some young players. Ah, worked. And then I need to find a defender. Oh, the song is almost over. I didn't do it. I didn't make it. Didn't make it. No, it's not defender. It's like forward. Maybe. Pass percentage. Oh, he's got one. I think I did it. I fixed it. It's all the same. It's fine. We actually finished it before the song was over. Let the record show. I didn't push it, but we finished it. Okay. Get status. There's one more thing I want to do. Get commit. Fix 0% should be dash. There's one more thing. Just one more thing. Like the Apple Keynote thing. Just one more thing. I want to fix this just because I want to. This wasn't on my list. Nobody says I had to fix this. But sometimes you got to take ownership and be like, you know what? This is bad and I don't like it. I don't want to fix it. So I'm going to fix it. Check that one off. Okay. Here it is. The thing I'm going to fix is not even on the list. It's just a little personal thing of mine that I am bothered and I want to fix it. Where is it? It is not that one. It's coming right here. This. Ooh, it's bad. Let me find it on this page too. I think it's on the home page. Stats. Where is that? No, I guess I have to go to like let's go to let's see, what? Here we go. Yeah, this right here. Look at that. Team leaders. Let's look it up. Team leaders. That looks so rough. You know what I mean? Oh, that looks rough too. There's no padding on that. Okay, lots to fix. Team leaders. Right here? Is this it? Wait, what is this? Is this the one? Why does it have a slot? That's not it. That's not it. Team leaders. It must be this one. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. The ligature scares me. The triple equal ligature. Funny anecdote, I filled out a job application form after getting diagnosed ADHD, and it was listed in the list of things that are disabilities, so I checked the disability box, and it was the first time getting such an almost instant copy pasta rejection email. Oh, it's funny. They just immediately said, sorry, you checked the box. We don't hire ADHD people. That's stupid because, again, I think ADHD is one of those, like, might be better than neurotypical. You know what I mean? Okay, is this the one? This is the one. Okay, right here. Like, if I just comment that out, does it go away? That stat? Yeah. Yeah. No. Didn't. Nope. I was just saying yeah. I wasn't even looking. I just, yeah. I did it. I was just sure this was going to be it, though. How is that not it? How is this not it? This has to be it. What? Like if I just, like that? Huh. I was sure that was the thing. Well then, what? Wait, what? If this isn't that component, then, huh. Leaders, huh? This has to be it. Team leaders. I don't understand how that's not the one. I feel like something's broken. Team leaders. So what am I looking at? I'm looking at an answer page. Oh, this is a different thing. It's a different thing. Okay, wow, we got a lot of components that are very similar. Answer cards. It's this. Team leaders. Team cards. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of. No, it's not. Oh, not a lot of markup. No, 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 no. Na, 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 na. Okay, here we go. Team leaders, player leaders, team specific, team rankings. Which one is it? Maybe it's player leaders? Let's just get down here to some markup. Oh, here we go. Player card component. Is it that? I hope it's in one spot like that. I hope so. Oh, that'd be so great. Oh, this would be so great. Is this it? Might be it. Did it. Found it. Okay. So-called neurotypical. It was a general disability box, so they don't know which thing on the list caused me to check it. Name one neurotypical person challenged. Tier impossible. Good point. How do you define neurotypical? The fact that attention issues are classified as disability is wild to me. Yeah, me too. Jokic lives very close to you? Really, Synchro? That's pretty cool. So we found the thing. So here's the problem with this thing. The text looks awful. It's shoving him down, and it's way too spaced out. And let's just fix it. We're going to fix it all. So, like, how are these spaced? Margin top 3. That one has nothing. And then that one has... Wait, these don't even have margin? Oh, they're H3s. So they're going to have, like... Let's just say leading none. What's that look like? Much better. Not the best still, but much better. So if we take the leading off of that, and then we could like text opacity maybe. We could do that on these two. Something like that. That didn't work. Okay, well, why? Oh, it did. It's just I didn't maybe do enough. What in the world just happened? That was a NeoVim hiccup. Oh, that's not working. Why is that not working? Is that working? It doesn't look like it's working. What if I do like 10%? That's not working. It's clearly not. Text opacity, not doing it. Let's just do opacity, I guess. I thought text opacity was a thing. Oops. Too far. Opacity works. Let's try 60. That's too much. I think 80 was probably right all along. Thank you so much for the Prime sub, Beer Sasam. Welcome to chat, Joey. I have used StatMuse for years for NBA and NFL betting. Cool to see the dev behind it. Joey, Welcome to chat. I don't get a lot of that. Believe it or not, like, not a lot of people come into my stream and know what StatMuse is already. So it's very cool when somebody does, and I'm not the dev behind. I mean, I co-founded it 10 years ago, so I did build the first version of it. But there are like 5 to 10 devs working on it any given time. So it's not just me. I'm the only one that streams, so there's that. Welcome to my chat. Welcome to my channel. So glad to have you. So fun. I've only also met like 2 people in person that use StatMuse. It was a very bizarre feeling when I like was wearing a StatMuse t-shirt. It was in Santa Monica. I was like going to my hotel, and one of the people that worked at the hotel was like, "Hey, you have a StatMuse shirt? I love StatMuse." I was like, "I made StatMuse. This is awesome." Joe Biden's suffering with attention issue worse than Rust devs. Sombor is like 70 miles from here. Greetings from Serbia. Interesting. I knew Jokic. The Joker? How do you say his last name? I knew he was from over that way. Do devs like sports balls? Some of them. What's up, Robin? Cool to see the debt behind it. Yeah, there's that too. Jokic. There you go. Thank you, Naver. Welcome to chat. And thank you, Jake. Is this a monetized app? It is, Superboy. It's very monetized. I mean, mostly ads. But we also have like a premium subscription. Okay, is that too much? It's also still spaced. Something's spaced poorly. I don't love the way it's spaced. Leading none. That's better. Okay, it's still like hugging his head too much. What's going on? I think that just needs to be smaller. That text might be too big. Oh, that's too small. Is there an in-between? That's literally the 2 sizes? Okay, well. Still feels like it's hugging his head a little too much. Oh, I can fix that. I can fix that. Let's just make that margin Y. Why do I act like I can't fix that? Of course I can fix it. Look at that! That's looking way better. Our designer can make it better if he wants, but that looks a lot better. Although, is the player still shoved down? Is there like a max height on this whole thing? Panel? No, there shouldn't be. Like if I make this 32, is it gonna make the card just really tall? It should, right? No, it gets rid of the player. Why? Why? Is there a height? Oh, there's a height right here. Height 52. Huh. I wonder why that is. If I just remove the height altogether, what does it do? It does what it should do. Oh, you know what? I bet it's because these... No. It doesn't display next to something that it needs to be a certain... No, I'm just leaving it like that. Forget it. That's better. It's better. Now, this team rankings looked weird a second ago. Did I fix it somehow? On accident? There. That's bad. That's real bad. What is that one? Team rankings. Okay, this one's not good. Welcome to chat, Lucas. Is it true the original version of StatMuse was built with Phoenix and React? That's absolutely true. Well, when you say original, the original was... I don't even remember. The first version I built was probably like... Man, I can't remember. The first like couple years, it would have been something that I built, and I don't remember what tech I used. Honestly, I can't even remember. But it was a very simple site at the time. And then we rewrote it with React. Me and Eric, who's still at StatMuse. I'm working with him today, literally on this stuff. We rewrote it in React, and then some couple years later, we rewrote it in Phoenix and we carried a bunch of the React into the Phoenix app. And then we moved to Astro and Svelte. All the other devs do the real work. Adam is more like a paid actor. He's the Brad Pitt of StatMuse. Did you know Brad Pitt is from my hometown? Have I said that like 100 times? Springfield, Missouri. Just saying. At least he achieves both goals. That's right. Also, you sound like P. Bertrand. It is P. Bertrand. Yeah. Don't see any ads. Rajarsh, you don't see any ads in StatMuse? Do you have the paid subscription? Possibly. Original was built in HTML. It might have been. Why downgrade from Phoenix? Yeah, no, great question. We mainly, Ryan, is skill issues. We didn't move away from the Elixir Phoenix app because it was bad, or because Elixir or Phoenix are bad. We moved away from it because none of us knew Elixir. The person who built most of it was no longer at the company, and we all have skill issues, and we're JavaScript devs, and we're like, maybe we should not use Elixir because none of us really know it. Like, we could poke around and we could make stuff happen, but like, we weren't very good at it. You know what I mean? I'm like very much a JavaScript developer trying to do Elixir things, and it's not the best. Do you know his family? Yeah, his brother. What's his brother's name? Brad's brother, Doug Pitt, owns an electronics store here in Springfield. I don't know him. I mean, I know of his family. His parents still live in the area. No, I don't have a paid subscription. You don't see ads on statmuse.com? Statmuse.com? There's ads. That's an ad. That video? That's ads. This down here? That's an ad. There's a lot of ads on StatMuse. Okay, we made that look better. I'm gonna make team rankings look better. This is so bad. What happened here? Medium, PY0. Why? Why is this right here even here? That seems like an improvement, just to get rid of it altogether, right? What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. No, that's just better. I don't know why that was there. Okay, well. Does it start looking bad at some breakpoint that I'm just not aware of? No. That just shouldn't have been there. Okay, cool. Just fixing stuff. Just trying to make things look a little better. Those, oh, you know what? All these names should be lower, should not be capitalized. That was something else that Kevin told me. Kevin is our designer. So get out of here, uppercase. Get out of here. We never wanted you here. Oh, that looks so small now, though. It actually looks so small. Maybe it should not be text small. Just normal size text, maybe. That's better. I like it. I don't know about if the font being lighter is too light. Like, should that be 90? What's that look like? Decisions. I'm gonna stick with 80. I don't love it. I also don't love this song. Excuse me. Ad blocker. There you go. It's just an ad blocker. That's fine. Joey, yes, StatMuse pays third parties for stats data. Lots of third parties. Well, a handful. Because the different sports have different providers. What are you trying to tell me, Adam? What did I say? When I go to StatMuse, I get Botox advertising. That's funny. They need to cover the Brasileiro. No stats, no match, just vibes and bad decisions. I don't know what that is. Is that some football? Yeah, we just have Premier League, but we're gonna add some more football very soon. By very soon, I mean this year, not like this week. Okay. The player names are now lowercase. Oh, I did it across all of them. I just nailed it. Look at it. It looks so much better. Feels good. Okay. Anything else that I want to fix while I'm in here? No, that feels good. All this is good. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna check that in. Oh, let's look at my personal site. Ooh, I'm so excited to show you guys. Get status, get add, let's just do get commit, a fix, answer card visuals. Oops, there we go. Get push. Get paid, get pull. Okay. We're gonna kill this. And I'm gonna go fuzzy while I get my, I wasn't really prepared for this, but I really want to show you guys. So I'm gonna do it. Let's see. Did you guys know smooth scrolling doesn't work on Mac? Is that true? I feel like that's not even true. Feels like one of those like skill issue things. Well, thank you for all the follows. Did I miss a raid or something? Where'd you all come from? Cover cycling. What are you guys trying to tell? What did I miss? I didn't miss a raid, right? Did I miss a raid? Because I feel like a lot of people just did something all at once. You brought all your friends? Did you raid, Nate? Welcome. I don't know why I didn't see a raid. Elon Musk raided? Oh, yeah, gotcha. Great Grievance! Thank you so much for the resub. This reminds me, I desperately need to update my personal site as well. Well, let's look at mine. Oh, you're joking. You didn't actually raid. Let's see. PS Aux. Okay, cool. PNPM SSO. No, I'm using Bun. Bun SSO. Let me make sure it's in that browser. I want to show you my new personal site. I'm pretty pumped. So, there's a reminder. My existing personal site, adam.dev, sucks. I mean, it's whatever. It's just a static page with some links. It's basically a stylized link tree, okay? And what is that goofy grin? Oh my goodness. Okay, it's bad. So it's just like links to my socials. And I don't like it anymore. I want something better. So here's what I'm doing. I'm going all out. Let's see. Hit me with some inspiration. Let's do it. I was about to ask the same thing about the autocomplete suggestions. What's the autocomplete? Sorry, because they contain strange results. What? Artist makes them? Wait, what? Where are the autocomplete suggestions on Snap News come from? Oh, great question. I missed that. Sorry. The autocomplete suggestions, it's like a home rolled Elasticsearch thing. It's not very good. Yeah, it's not very good. We need to make it better. Darky, welcome to chat. I was about to ask the same thing about the autocomplete suggestions. Yeah, they're bad. Development Robot, what's up? Okay, so here's my new personal site. Check it out. Let's kill these panes. Here's my new personal site. Okay, so here's the idea, right? Bundev, and then web bundev. That's a lot of work. I'm going all out, and I'm making it. It's gonna feel very at home to those that watch me on Twitch, because I'm taking elements from my stream. Okay. This is let's see. This is the new site, and I'm not done yet. It's still a work in progress, but do you see anything familiar? It's got the intro background video playing. The music's going to be an option. I'm going to put my whole bar at the bottom of my stream, this thing down here. I'm going to put that down there with like a button to play the music. If you want to listen to the theme songs that play during my intro or whatever. But here's the best part. Could somebody please follow me on Twitch? Or do something, redeem something, do whatever, do something. See that? It's got all my notifications built into the website, right? So it's literally like I'm gonna move my Twitch overlays to the new site as well. Like I'm gonna use a deployed version instead of running it locally. But yeah, it's got my notifications in the website. I'll put other stuff in there. Maybe I'll do my Twitter. But look, like it's the exact same thing that you're seeing on my stream in the website, right? Huh? What do we think? Do we like it? Pretty sick? Okay. Can someone like drop 100 gifted subs or something? Yeah, can somebody just like casually like spend a few $100s here on the stream? Let's just see if the notifications work. Welcome to chat. Fill and Win and Code Banter. So also this is a this new site it's all obviously going to be open source. It's actually a pretty great little learning exercise on how you do something like this on AWS. I built it all with SST Ion, and I'm using like Event Bridge to handle all the Twitch events. I've got a container running that does the long-lived WebSocket connection to Twitch. Yeah, it's some cool stuff. It's it's going to feel like if you come to my Twitch stream, oh my word, what was that? Something just blew up in my ears. Oh, did somebody really actually do 20? Oh my word, 20 subs. So I was just joking. C17R, I really was just joking, but I appreciate you. And also Lucas, the Prime sub. Thank you so much for the 20 gift subs. That was too much. We're at a hype train now. That's fun. Foretold. Yeah. Look at them. My notifications are going nuts on both the website and on Twitch. Anyway, yeah, the SST stuff, it's pretty cool. Like the way it all works together. I just wanted it to feel like my stream and my website kind of belong together, you know? That's the idea. And I'm gonna have, I didn't even show you. I'm gonna have like, you're gonna like swipe through different pages here that are like my different projects. So there'll be one for StatMuse, and then you'll swipe and it'll be Pro AWS, and then you'll swipe and it'll be the podcast, maybe, and then you'll swipe and it'll be Terminal, Coffee. So there's gonna be like these additional pages. I've still gotta build that. Maybe we'll build it right now. Maybe we'll build it right now on stream. Well, we got a hype train going. Maybe. That sounds fun. What are you estimating the cost for this new site? In Kubia. Welcome to chat, first of all. Second of all, not a lot. I mean, it's a tiny little container that establishes a WebSocket connection. That part's not really a big cost. Very cool. Better than my WordPress site that I have not updated in like 8 years. By the way, did you first learn about SST and then met Dax, or first Dax, then SST? Great question, Lucas. I was friends with Dax before I used SST. So becoming friends with Dax was a prerequisite to using SST. But you can use SST without becoming friends with Dax. But yeah, I was friends with him for a while, and it was always like, if you listen to like our first conversations, I don't know if in the early days of the Tomorrow podcast, but when he was on AWS FM, my first podcast, if you listen to our conversations, I would always be like, man, I really got to try SST. I just need to do it. I need to get on it. But I didn't for like, I don't know, a year into our friendship. Speaking of Dax, where's Dax? Let's see. Will you embed your stream and live status? Okay. So great grievance. Great question. I've been thinking about this. I need you guys' help, actually. I need your help. Let's talk about it. So here's the thing. Will I embed my stream and my live status? I'm working on a site for a Blizzard partner stream now, and that was one of the top requests: Discord, YouTube, and Twitch integrations. So here's the thing. I just got really tangled up in my headphone cable. I own Atom.tv and Atom.dev. Okay? So the site I'm showing you right now, I was planning on this just being Atom.dev. Like when you go to Atom.dev, this will be the website. But today, Atom.tv just sends you straight to my Twitch. And I wonder if I should also host a website on Atom.tv. And if it should just be the live stream. I could send the RTMP feed somewhere in AWS, and I could show it on Atom.tv, like where you could just watch my streams in the browser on Atom.tv. I could even add chat there if you wanted to like chat not on Twitch. I don't know. There's like lots of things we could do. I just don't know what I should do. You know what I mean? I need to have some opinions about this, and I just haven't formed them yet. It feels like such a waste to take a domain like Atom.tv, a very, very, very expensive domain. I can't stress how expensive that domain was. I didn't buy it, so I can brag on how expensive it was. Someone bought it for me. It's an extremely expensive domain, and it literally just redirects to my dumb Twitch channel. I feel like that's not ideal. I feel like we should do something else with it, but I'm not sure. Can you explain SST? SST is just like infrastructure as code. It's like deploy your website or your whatever to whatever. That was a terrible description. They should not hire me to do marketing. It's like if I want to deploy applications into my AWS account, I can use SST to do it. They actually support Cloudflare now as well, so it's not just just AWS. That's the latest version of SST Ion. Yeah, it's infrastructure as code. If you're familiar with like CloudFormation or Terraform, Pulumi, CDK, these are all infrastructure as code. SST is like that, but better. The React site I was running was only like $20 a month. So yeah, AWS is affordable. AWS is very affordable. How did I get the Twitch integrations to work? It just connects to the Twitch event sub thing through WebSockets. And then I pipe all the events into EventBridge and I do things with them. It's another flavor of serverless. I got a cool new tech to work. Need to handle Dax being mean. I guess you you win, I mean lose them. That's right. Let's see. That is what I would do. Welcome to chat, pet food guy. Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. It's worth it for the flex alone. Yeah, I just need. You got Winchester.dev for $80. Are you serious? Well, Winchester, that's not super familiar. Yeah, I mean that's not like super common, right? Adam.dev was 10,000. It's $10,000. That was a birthday present. My wife got me that one, and it was very helpful because now my handle for everything is Adam.dev except for GitHub. Oh, I can't get Adam.dev on GitHub. The guy will not sell it to me or give it to me. Is it even CDK anymore? SST is not. It's built on top of Pulumi now. So it's not CDK anymore. I bought several domains for him, and a lot of them, example .tv and .shop and .chat, all just redirect. Only the main one, .gg, goes to the site. Yeah, it feels bad. I feel like I could do something else. Adam.tv could be like a live stream, or I could put it on Adam.dev. I do plan on putting like a live indicator on Adam.dev, like that I am live when I'm live, since I'm already hooked up to Twitch. Might as well. Let's see. In my company, we're migrating to SST. That's cool, Hyper. SST's great. Make a Twitch clone, but just for developers. Adam.tv. All developers are makers. That sounds like a lot of work, if I'm being honest. Maybe link Adam.tv to your only... Bertrand. I don't have an OnlyFans. There is no OnlyFans. Okay, let's, having the name Adam can be tough. Yeah, sort of the first you know. Yeah, I'm the first man. That's me. Welcome to chat, Lucas. Hey, beautiful website idea. What led you to choose Next.js for it? How did you know? How did you know I chose Next.js? Did I? Oh, it's right there. It's literally right there. So I chose Next.js for a few reasons. Why did I choose Next.js? Mainly I'm using a lot of real-time stuff, and the SST, most of the SST real-time stuff is tested on Next.js, and I don't know that they've tested it with other frameworks, but that's probably not a good reason. I don't know. I've been using Next.js again for some teaching stuff, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have. I knew I wanted to be a React app. That's why I chose Next.js. I knew I wanted to be React because I want to do some like heavier stuff front end, and I'm just way more familiar with React than any other front end framework. So I knew I wanted to be React, and just like the default for me when I'm doing a React app is Next.js, I guess. Maybe that'll change. Maybe with the new Remix React Router 7 stuff, I might move over to that stuff. Yeah, Remix Run, that's a great call. Know that .dev domains require SSL, which is pretty non-trivial these days, but thought it was interesting. We bought .dev at work for all of our test servers, so it's easier to remember. Just change all domains from .com to .dev. That's a great idea. That's a great usage of .dev. I thought you were doing testing for SST. No, not really. I mean, I do test a lot of SST stuff. I do report a lot of things to DAX that they have to fix. Love the running around after eating lunch video you posted on Twitter. Make those memories, time flies. Oh, yeah, they do. Time flies, and yes. Your mom.zip? What is that? What is that? Okay, so this is my new website. Let's look at, let's see. I could actually do some work on it. I could show you guys how the infra stuff works. So here's the Twitch. This is the Twitch thing that just listens to a bunch of Twitch events and puts them on the event bus. So we do this bus.publish, that's an SST thing. And then I have like these event handlers here. This is where it does stuff. It does things. So we just publish on the real-time stuff. That's what data.send. That's not a great name, data. That's a terrible name, actually. Data client? I don't know. Real-time client? Real-time client? I could call it WebSocket client? I don't know. That's just, data was the worst name ever. So yeah, this is where the events come in from EventBridge. I subscribe to them. And then in this case, I'm putting all of them on the on a real-time topic here. Notice stands for notifications. And then I do some other stuff. There's all kinds of stuff this app will do in response to Twitch events, because I'm just carrying over everything I'm currently doing on my local machine and my overlays. I'm moving it to the cloud. I'm doing the reverse DHH. I'm moving from on-prem to the cloud. I guess that's the normal thing. That's the normal thing most people do. Summy, love the podcast. Thank you so much. I own unaffected dev, unaffected app, unaffected IO, unaffected us, and a handful of others. I wish I could just license the .unaffected TLD. There you go. Did you have to create a webhook connection to Twitch's API pub sub? I think it's called. Yes. You want to see that? Oh, that's what I was just in. So this is the thing that runs on a little Fargate service. And it just uses Twerple. I don't know if you've heard of Twerple, but they have an event sub WS listener. And then I create the listener here. Oh, I guess I didn't show this code. Here's where I create the listener. I create an API client. All of this relies on an auth provider. Where's the auth provider? Oh, I made like a singleton thing. I don't know. This is a lot of like probably not necessary code. But yeah, I store the secrets I use SST stuff, but then I store the tokens in secrets manager and I update them when we refresh the token. I don't know. It's a bunch of code, a bunch of stuff that does stuff. I'm going to put it on GitHub and you guys can all look at it and dissect it and figure out how you would do this for your own personal site if you wanted to. It does require running a container on Fargate. Actually, I don't actually know how big that container is. Let's look, because now I'm curious. Twitch infra. There's a bunch of hacks in here. Let's see. Add service. What is the default size of the container? Scaling, memory. Let's see, that's scaling stuff. How big is the default container? That's what I want to know. I want to know right now. I want to know. Cluster. It wouldn't be the cluster, it would be the task, right? So it would be in the add service. New service. What is this? Let's see. What is the size of this thing? Image arg, CPU. Here we go. So it defaults to 0.25, so very tiny. Okay. And then RAM probably 0.5. Yeah. Okay, so it defaults to a very small little container. It doesn't have to do much. It just literally establishes a WebSocket connection with Twitch and then pumps all the events onto event sub. I don't do any actual processing in the container. It's this little container that has to exist because I need a long-lived WebSocket connection, but I want to do as little as possible on this dumb little container. And so it just publishes to event sub. And then on event sub, I can subscribe to those events and do whatever all over my application. That's the way it works. Yeah, I just use Twerple and Twitch pub sub for creating Twitch notifications for my Discord bot for when people go live. Okay, I'm actually wondering if I want to work on this on stream. 8:15 in the morning. What do we think? Is it time to be done? Should I just be done for the day? I've streamed for 2.5 hours. Is that enough time? Should I stream for longer? I want to be sustainable. I want to stream long term, you know? I want to not quit for 6 months like I always do. I want to stream for 6 months, maybe even a year, maybe forever. And to do that, I got to make sure it's sustainable. So if like right now I'm feeling kind of tired and I want to eat, I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I want to go for a walk. All these things that I want to do for myself, I wonder if I should just do them. I think I'm just going to do them. I can work on my personal site tomorrow. Actually, no, I'm going to work on terminal tomorrow. We're going to sell some coffee in the terminal tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow, same time, same place. We're going to be working on terminal.shop. We're trying to relaunch the store. Got a bunch of stuff I got to do to the SSH shop. We're going to work on that tomorrow. And hopefully, maybe by the end of the week, we could be selling some coffee. You guys could just buy some coffee from us. That'd be great, actually. Do you have stock? Stock in what? Go for a walk and launch terminal.shop.au. That'd be great, Raven. That would be really great. I would love to be selling coffee in Australia? Austria? Probably Australia. Do I have stock coffee? Oh, do we have coffee stock? We do. We're actually ready to sell coffee now from a product, packaging, logistics, shipping, all those standpoints. We're ready to do it. The shop itself, we have a software issue. We just got to get the software, the store ready for multiple products. I mean, I've done a lot of it, but I got to finish it. Will you wholesale me some coffee to put in my brick and mortar retail? We don't do online sales at all. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I could say maybe, because maybe. Probably not. If I'm being honest, probably not. Because I don't think we're wanting to get into the wholesale business. Uh, should hire some devs. There you go. Maybe we get some open source devs. Maybe we can have some devs help us that we don't pay. That's awful. I mean, we want to put the money into the coffee right now, you know. Anyway, yeah, I don't think we're gonna probably do the wholesale thing because we're more excited about all the things we could do with our digital footprint. And I think if we start trying to be a wholesale business, that's a whole nother distraction. That's why we can't have nice things. That's right. Okay, it's been fun. It's been real. It's always real and real fun and fun and real. And I think I'm saying goodbye now. I'm not quite ready to say goodbye, but I think I'm going to do it. It's been fun. Maybe we could do it again sometime. There's the button. Goodbye, all. You're the best. See you tomorrow.